Hello everybody and welcome back to FedEx Gaming's Redstone tutorials. In this video I'll be showing how to build my 3-wide staircase that pops out from the wall. So if we come right over here and click this button, our staircase will open up from our wall, letting us walk up to our second floor of our house, or whatever you want to hook this up to. And of course you can have whatever you want up here. I just have an empty world with a hole over there in the floor, but we can also close it behind us if we click this button right here. As you see, the staircase will close up right behind us. Kind of looks ugly, but you can always add a door right here so you don't have to see any of this. And then all we have to do is click the button when we are ready to leave. It pops on back open, walk down our stairs, close it up like nothing has ever been there. So let's go ahead and start up on this tutorial. So for this build, you're going to need a 7x6 spacing, and you're also going to have enough room to dig down to. Now for this build, you are going to need 26 sticky pistons, 15 redstone repeaters, 1 hopper, 1 redstone comparator, 1 dropper, 5 redstone torches, 2 blocks of redstone, 50 redstone dust, 1 lever, 2 buttons. So once you have gathered all your resources, we can go ahead and start up on this build. So once you've gotten your 7x6 spacing, come to the bottom left hand corner and count over 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3, and then count up 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3, and then right here we're gonna put 3 blocks going towards the right. So 1, 2, 3, just like that. And then on top of these blocks, we're gonna go ahead and put sticky pistons facing towards the front of our build. And then we're going to place 3 more in front of these. 1, 2, 3, just like that. Now from here, what I want you to do is come down here and delete these 3 blocks like that, and then place the 3 blocks underneath the first row. So 1, 2, 3, just like so. And then right underneath it, going into all the 3 blocks right here, we're going to go ahead and put some repeaters going this way, all on 4 ticks delay into the back of these blocks. Next, swing over to the front hand side, and off the middle set of double sticky pistons, we're going to go ahead and put a block right here. And then going into this block, we're going to put a repeater going this way on 1 tick delay with a piece of redstone dust behind it. Now right here is the only spot we have to dig down to, so just delete 1 more block right here. And then going this way, we're going to put a repeater on 4 ticks delay, and then bring redstone dust from here and wrap it around all of our repeaters. So go all the way back around your repeaters. Next, swing back over here to where your 4 tick delay repeater is, and put a slab upside down right here, and then put a piece of redstone dust in front of it. Then in front of this redstone dust, we're going to put a block of choice like this. And then in front of all 3 of your sticky pistons, you can go ahead and place in your stairs. Then on this side, we're going to bring this redstone dust over to here, just like we did on this side. So just bring it over 1, then we can put a block right here and bring it up 1 block, and then go ahead and put a block of choice right next to your stair like that. Next, put a slab upside down right next to this sticky piston with a piece of redstone dust on top of it. Then we're going to go ahead and put a block in front of this redstone dust, and then swing 2 blocks this way. We can delete this block, it is not needed. Next, we're going to be putting a repeater coming out of this block that the redstone dust is going into. So right here, put a repeater on 2 ticks delay with a piece of redstone dust in front of it. Next, swing 3 blocks on top of these back sticky pistons right here, and put 3 more pieces of redstone dust right up here. Now these 2 should not be connecting, so go ahead and take out a block, and then just place another block right above this to disconnect these 2 pieces of redstone dust. So that should be the whole double piston extension for our bottom layer. So if you want to test it out, just take out your lever, put your lever over here in this corner, flip down the lever, it should double piston extend out. Then we can flip up the lever and it will double piston extend back in. Next, what I want you to do is put 3 more sticky pistons right here with 3 more stairs on it, and that will be the second layer done. So all we do is flip this down. As you can see, it comes out, so we can walk right up the stairs, flip it back up, and it will retract back in. Then all you have to do is put another layer of stairs right above those, and there's your 3rd layer done. So if you flip it down, there you go, you have 3 layers that just popped up. Next is the second circuit. This one will be retracting the stairs in instead of extending the stairs out. So come right over here to this corner where our redstone dust is going into this block, and go ahead and put a torch on top of this block. Next, come out from this block 2 times, 1, 2, and put redstone dust along both of these blocks. Then we're going to come up a block right here and come over 2 more blocks, 1, 2. So we should have it lined up perfectly with our extending section of our sticky pistons. I'm going to go ahead and put 3 pieces of redstone dust along those blocks. Then we're going to swing onto the inside, put 3 more blocks right here, and then going out of all this redstone dust, we're going to put 3 repeaters like this, all set to 4 ticks delay. Next, in front of your 4 tick delay repeaters, go ahead and put a block up in front of every single one of them, just like that. And then go ahead and put a sticky piston coming off of every one of these blocks, and then go ahead and put some stairs in. So that's going to be our first retracted set of sticky pistons. So if I flip this lever right here, these ones will extend out, and this one will retract in. Now what we have to do is the second set of them. So go ahead and leave this open right now like this, because it will make it a lot easier. So to do the double piston extension part, come back over here to where your torch is, put a block on top of your torch. Then Then we're gonna go ahead and put a piece of redstone dust on top of the block. Then a block out from this redstone dust with a repeater coming out of it on 2 ticks delay. Next, put a block up in front of the 2-tick delay repeater. Make sure to delete the block underneath it because we can't have these two disconnected. Then we're gonna go ahead and bring our blocks out 3 more times, 1, 2, 3, and put redstone dust along all of them, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then coming out of this redstone dust right here, we're gonna go ahead and put our 2 sets of sticky pistons in. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then go ahead and put stairs right in front of them. Next, take out your block of choice and put a block of choice right in front of this piece of redstone dust right here, and that will be the whole extension for this side. Next, we're going to swing to the opposite side right here and put a block of choice right here next to your staircase. Then we're going to bring down a block, bring down another block, and literally just hook this redstone dust up into this block right here. So just go like this with your redstone dust, and that should be your whole double piston extension for these two right here and not the middle. So we're going to go ahead and flip down our lever, and everything should extend out except for the middle one, except for that middle one. And then when we flip it up, everything should retract back in, and the middle one should retract all the way back in. Now that we got that put in, we're going to go ahead and put in our input really fast. So come right down here to your lever and just delete this lever. Everything should retract and extend back. Once you have deleted your lever, swing over here to the right hand side, and we're going to put a block of choice right here with a button on it. Then we're going to come over to this side, and we're going to go ahead and put a block here with a repeater coming out of this block. So when you click the button, the repeater comes on. And then we're going to go ahead and put a block in front of your repeater. Now this red block right here indicates our input. So any power going into this block right here will open and close your staircase. Next, we're going to come out right here with blocks and literally wrap these blocks all the way around to this side. Next, we're going to take out some redstone dust and literally bring your redstone dust going up and around this whole entire thing right here. Now, we don't want these two connecting, so we're going to go ahead and put a block right here to disconnect them. We don't want these two connecting, so we're going to go ahead and put a block right here to disconnect those. And we also don't want this one connecting as well, so put a block right here to disconnect that, and then delete this block right here. I came out one too far. Then we're going to swing over here too, and we don't want these ones connecting as well, so make sure you put a block right there to disconnect them as well. So it just should be one nice line going all the way over to this side. Then right over here, we're going to go ahead and put a sticky piston facing upwards with a block on top of it. You can also use a piston and a piece of sand, but there's a bug going on right now that sometimes the piston will break the sand block. So I highly recommend just using a sticky piston, face it upwards. Next, we're going to put a block down right here and put a repeater coming out of your monostable circuit like that. And then we're going to put a sticky piston right down here next to this block with a redstone block in front of it. So now when I click this button, it should activate our staircase. So click the button, the staircase opens up. Click the button again, and our staircase retracts back into our wall. So now that we got our input finally put in, we can go ahead and put in that double piston extension that will fix this middle double piston extension right here. So to do that, all we have to do is come right over here to our input block and put a block right above this sticky piston that has the redstone block right here like that. Put a piece of redstone dust on top of it. Put a block right above your repeater right here so you can go in sneak mode. Put a block like that. Then put a piece of redstone dust right here. Next, we're going to have to put a half slab upside down right above this one. So just put a block right here, a block over, and then put a slab upside down like that. Delete these two. And then right here on this block, we're going to put another slab upside down like this. Delete that block. Then put a block on top of this half slab and put another half slab upside down like this. I keep saying half slab. I know it's just slab. So you should have 3 slabs upside down going like this, making that nice motion. And then we're going to go ahead and put redstone dust on top of all 3 of these slabs like that. Next, in front of this slab, we're going to go ahead and put a block in front of it like that. Put a sticky piston coming right off the top of the block. Put a block above your sticky piston, and then put a sand block on top of that. So our monostable circuit should activate this line of redstone, and this piston should let go of this block right here. So if I click my button like this, that block gets let go. See how it was let go? And then if I click the button again, it should retract the block, and there we have it. Now right to the right hand side of this sand block, put another block down and put a piece of redstone dust on top of it. Then put a lever to the side of it and make sure you flip down that lever. This redstone dust needs to be on at all times. Then coming off of this side of the sand block, we're gonna have to start using our blocks of choice. You will be able to see these blocks. So go ahead and put your block of choice right here, and then put a repeater coming out of the block of choice just like that. Then in front of your repeater, put another block of choice like this. Delete that one that has to be deleted, and put a redstone torch coming off the side of the block, and then put a block right above your torch. Now what you do is come down right here and just make sure you have your stairs activated so this torch right here is off at all times. Now right to the right hand side of the torch off this block, we're going to put a sticky piston facing downwards with another sticky piston facing downwards with a redstone block in front of it just like so. Once you've gotten that put in, come over here to your redstone torch once again and put a block right next to it with some redstone dust on top of it. Now these two should not be connecting, so just put a block right here and then put your redstone dust down like that. Then we're going to come out another block with some more redstone dust. A block over, completely concealing this torch now. And then we're going to put a repeater coming out of this redstone dust on 2 ticks delay with a block in front of it. Next, off of this block, we're going to go ahead and put a redstone torch right here. Then we're going to come down a block right underneath your torch, so take out your blocks and put a block coming right off your torch underneath it. And then coming off of this block, we're going to put a dropper facing back towards our sticky pistons, and then put a hopper going into your dropper. So go right down here. I guess you can just go right down here, go into sneak mode, and put a hopper going right into your dropper. Next, go inside of your dropper and place any item you want to. I'm going to go ahead and just place a redstone torch in there. It doesn't really matter what you put in there. Next, take out your block of choice. You will be able to see it. Put it right next to this redstone block and put a comparator going into there. And that should be your whole double piston extension for this middle piston. So if we come down here and we click our button, as you can see, this middle sticky piston finally got extended out because this updates this middle piston. And then when we click it again, everything should retract. So I'll do it one more time. Click the button and everything should retract back into the wall. And then when we click the button again, everything should extend out. And last but not least, we just have to put a few pistons up here to retract our blocks up so we can actually go up our stairs, because there's going to be a set of blocks right here that will prevent us from going up. So come right up here to where this piece of redstone dust is, and we're just going to come down one more block like this, put a piece of redstone dust right here, and then just bring it 3 blocks over this way. So 1, 2, 3, put 3 pieces of redstone dust along these 3 blocks, and then right underneath them, put 3 sticky pistons facing downwards with blocks of choice in front of them. You will be able to see it. So now as you can see, if I go up my stairs, I can go right up it, and then I can also go right down it. So now when we click this button right here, everything should retract back into the wall perfectly. And now we can just clean it up, guys, because you are completely done. And then we can go ahead and put the button up here. But first, we're just going to bring these blocks up like this so we can hide all of our redstone like that. And then we can just click our button to open it up, and we can clean up the inside as well. So go ahead and put some blocks right here to clean up the inside. Make sure just to put them in the areas I'm putting them in, because I don't want anything to get ruined on you guys. Just make it so you can absolutely not see anything. And then I also like to take out my staircases and put another 2 rows of staircases. So I put 1, and then I put another 1 so we can go right above this redstone dust right here. So I go ahead and just put another row of staircases in just like that. And now let's go ahead and clean up this area up here as well. So put 3 in like that. Put a block right here next to this redstone block, and we can go ahead and just bring it up like this, go up like this, bring it up. Just make sure you can go right into your build like that. There we go. Just make sure everything is nice and clean so you can't see any of the redstone. There we go. And we're going to bring it up one more time like that. And there we go. Perfect. There we go. Bring this down right here. And there we go. Everything is nice and clean. We can't see any of the redstone while going in it or up it. Everything is perfect. So now we can go ahead and put our second button up here to close our build from the inside. So put a button right here. And then on the other side, just line your cursor with this block and kind of just wrap around this way so you know where your button is. So our button is right here on this block. Come down a block and put a piece of redstone dust right here. So if I click my button, boop, the redstone dust comes on. Then right to the left-hand side of this block, put another block with a piece of redstone dust on top of it. And then put a torch to the side of it. Then we're going to come down 2 blocks underneath our torch. So come right underneath it and come down 2 blocks. So 1, 2. Delete this block, put another piece of redstone dust like that. The redstone dust should come on. Put a torch to the side of this one. The torch should go off. And then we're going to come right underneath this one 2 blocks. So right underneath it, 1, 2. Delete this block. Put a piece of redstone dust here. And then we're going to come down another block right over to the side of it with another piece of redstone dust right here. Then coming out of this block, we're going to put a repeater going this way on 1 tick delay with a block in front of it. And that should be our whole top button completely done. So when we come over here and we click the button, everything closes from the inside. Click the button again and everything opens up, and that is it, guys. You are completely done. You have built the entire 3 wide staircase that pops out from your walling. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave it a like and subscribe. Stay tuned with my newest videos, and I'm sure you guys can clean it up and make it look really nice. All right, guys, peace.